All right, got this Kidder smoke alarm in my hallway. I just put a brand new one in my kitchen because it was no longer working, but I had this one in the hallway that apparently works, or worked. I was in the living room and it just started going off, and I thought it was the one in the kitchen. I had some water boiling, and then I realized it wasn't coming from the kitchen, it was coming from the hallway. So I went to it, and then I went all around the house thinking my house was on fire. And this thing was full on alarming. It wasn't just a little chirp. You know, some of them, whenever they get old and they need to be replaced, or the battery needs to be replaced, and the ones that you can replace the batteries, they'll start doing a little chirp, chirp, and then eventually they'll die. This one didn't do that. It full on started going off like the house was on fire. And I went push the hush button, and it started going off again. So I went all around the house, made sure nothing was on fire, and nothing was on fire. So I took it down, brought it outside, and set it outside, hushed it again, and it continued to go off. So obviously, if it's outside going off, there's no fire inside because it's going off outside and all the good air. So I took it down, brought it outside, left it outside. The neighbors started texting and calling, wanting to know if we're on fire or dying or something's going wrong. There's an alarm. I cut this out right here to try to get to this because it says that you can deactivate it, who, and every 45 seconds it'll chirp when it's not anymore good. So I'm not sure. This one's from 2009. We just made 2020, and it says 10 year. So, I mean, I guess that would be 10 and a half years. So, possibly. I don't know. It looks fairly new. But I guess it wouldn't be fooled with much, so maybe it should stay looking new. I don't know. Quite confusing. There's no installation date or anything showing when it was activated. I guess that's just the manufacture date. So, I mean, this could have been made in 2009, sold in 2015, you know, so there'd be no real way of knowing. So I don't understand what went wrong with it, but I'm going to show you how to fix it if I don't drop it first. I was going to show you guys how it kept going off. It was flashing, it kept going off, but I fooled around with this thing back here that apparently deactivates it and is supposed to not be able to be turned back on once it's deactivated. I'm guessing it breaks something in the circuit, and then it wouldn't work unless you open it up and reconnect the wiring and do whatever. But this has batteries that are already in it, some little weird batteries, and once they go bad you can't change the batteries or anything. Some of them you hook up with a wire, and then some of them you have like a 9-volt battery you can open, and then these are like sealed that they last however long. But I'll show you guys how to repair it, or how to fix your problem. And the first thing you're going to need is a duck hammer specialty tool here, and you just get him open, and you can look at the inside because you know you wanted to see what was in there. Like I said, these little batteries. And then now you go to Home Depot or Lowe's and you buy you a new alarm. Hope this helped you guys out, and appreciate you checking it out. Take it easy.